another cold night. And of course, we need something warm to warm the belly. And so Pooch is going to fall back on one of his favorites. Even Pretty likes one of Pooch's favorites. And that's going to be some good old chili. So let Pooch get the oven fired up, get all of his ingredients together, and let's get to making that thick steaming bowl of Pooch chili. Neighbor, how long has it been since you've had a hot steaming bowl of Pooch's chili? Ha! Probably never. But maybe one day I'll make you some. Yes, sir? Of course, first things first, we're going to start off with some 90-10, 90% lean, 10% fat, Nolan Ryan ground beef chuck. I'm going to use 2 pounds of this stuff. I got to get her in the pot, get to cooking her, and then we'll get on to adding all the rest of the goodness. Y'all sit on back and take a watch on this. Yes, sir? Now, of course, first things first is you got to get that ground beef browned up in your pot. Pooch is working on that. And you know, he done put about, I don't know, 2 ounces of pepper in there and just a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Pooch don't use too much salt, but it likes pepper. But anyway, he's getting that meat browned up, and we'll move on to the next step here in a minute. Oh, you hear that? Sound like puppy dogs are getting their chow too over there. But I know Pretty and Pooch is waiting on their chow, and that's some homemade chili. Yes, sir? Yeah, just look at that there ground beef browning. I wonder if Dog Man's watching this. Dog Man make up a mean pot of chili. But anyway, folks, I'm getting the meat browned up, and then we'll be adding all the special spices and seasoning. Part of what makes this chili, Pooch chili. Yes, sir? Would you look at that brown meat? Now what I'm talking about is there ain't no fat in there. That's why I like 90-10. Now they tell you most of the time to drain off the fat. But since there's very little in there, Pooch leaves it in. That way, that gives it added flavor. But what Pooch is going to stir in next is McCormick mild chili. McCormick's some pretty good stuff, actually. And I'm doing 2 pounds of this, so I'm going to be using 2 packages of this. Now there's several different brands of this stuff out there. You got Wick Fowler 2-alarm chili. You got Texas chili, which is fake. And then you got McCormick chili. That's some good stuff right there. If you ain't ever used it, I suggest you try it. But let's get this stuff mixed into this here meat so we can move on to the next pot or next step. So Pooch can let the pot simmer a while, and while it stoops or steeps or stews or whatever. Or stopes. Yeah, Pretty said stope. But we gotta get the chili making. Let's go. Take a look at how that brown meat turned more of a chili color now. Pooch likes to brown that meat. After he's browned it, add the chili mix and cook it down with that grease in it. That way all that seasoning sticks in there to the meat, and it cooks that grease off as well. So now we have a pretty much dry, not quite dried out, but a good dry chili meat in there. It's good and cooked up, and it's ready for Pooch's next drop of ingredients in there. So let's get after it. Yes, sir. Now the next order of business is going to be this here mild chili diced tomatoes. That's diced tomatoes, and of course it says chili ready. Let's drop this in there. Pooch ain't putting just 1, he's putting 2. And he'll get that stirred up in her. Let that simmer down a little bit. That just adds even more flavor to her. But let's stir the pot. Let's get her mixed up real good. Get her hot. And then we'll move to the next phase. Man, I can't wait to eat this stuff. Yes, sir. Now, I don't know who's been lying to y'all, but down here in Texas, we do like beans in our chili. And I'm going to use some of these here chili beans. Mild chili beans. Now take it from Pooch. Full-blooded, born and raised, Texas. Yes, sir. And I ain't ever had no chili that didn't have beans in it. So Pooch is going to be adding cans of beans to this here chili. Juice and all. And we'll let it cook down like it's supposed to. Yeah. Chili mild beans. In the chili here in Texas. Yeah. Can't figure out who the heck people are talking to when they're telling them, oh no, down here in Texas we don't like beans in our chili. Well, that's bullpucky. Because we do. Even Pretty likes beans in her chili.
Yes, sir.
You hear that? She agrees. So let's let that simmer in here a little bit. And let me turn you around and you can get a good beans in the chili. We'll cook that stuff down. Pretty soon we'll be letting it simmer down. Y'all know y'all hear Pooch always say, simmer down now. Because this here will be simmering down now here pretty soon. But anyway, there we go. I'm going to let it cook down. We're going to judge it. See if I need to add anything else to her, which of course I will. But probably a little more chili powder, paprika, garlic. So let's let her cook a bit. And we'll get back on it. Yes, sir? I don't know if you can see it. I sure wish you could smell it. Because the chili's smelling good. And we'll be boiling it up here pretty soon. Just in time to watch a Ranger game, of course. Now you can eat your chili however you want to. You can eat it plain. You can eat it with cornbread. You can eat it with crackers. You can eat it with Fritos. You can eat it on your chili dog. You can eat it however the heck you want to. But Pooch likes them in all those methods. So does Pretty, actually. But I know I'm going to be having cornbread with mine. What's Pretty going to have with hers? I'm going to have some Fritos and cheese?
Probably, yeah.
Frito chili pie? Yep. Well, once we get her all fixed up, we'll let you in on it. Yes, sir. Well, alrighty. Now that we got the bowls all prepped up, of course you can see I've got the Fritos and cheese already layered in the bottom there. We're going to pour on the chili. I know Pooch said he's going to eat it with cornbread, and he is. But he's also going to eat it with some Fritos and cheese. Ain't nothing like Frito chili pie, especially on ball game night, World Series Rangers. Well, let's get this here doled in there. Let's get a little more cheese put on the top. And also, you know we gotta have sour cream. Maybe you want sour cream with your Frito chili pie?
Sure will.
Little cheese. Of course, we had that cheese in the bottom with the Fritos. Oh Lord, help me please. I know I had sour cream somewhere.
Uh-oh.
I know I had sour cream somewhere. Where'd it go? Did baby go on a chunking spree or something? And of course, you gotta have sour cream. Let's get that stuff in there. Now here we go. Sour cream. That's some Daisy sour cream. A little Daisy dollop. Okie dokie. It's about time to get to eating. Yes, sir. All right, folks. There it is. Little Frito chili pie. The next thing to do is dig your fork or spoon down into it. But first, we got to get a little sample taste, let you folks know just how good it is. Yes, sir?
Baby put Fritos in here?
Baby, I'll fix you up. You got your Fritos, you got your cheese, you got your chili, and you got your sour cream. But here we go. Pretty and Pooch taste test of Pooch's chili. Tell the folks what you think, baby. Pretty good.
That is really good. Yeah. It's delicious. My favorite chili.
Is that worth what I always say from baby? How good is it? It's real good.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Now let me try. Right. Yeah. Don't let them folks fool you and tell you that Texas doesn't eat beans in their chili. Because Pretty Pooch does. Ain't that right? But anyway, folks, here you go. Another comfort food brought to you by the master chef, Pooch, at Full Blown Country. And remember, if you ain't subscribed, go ahead and hit that bell notification, hit the thumbs up, and leave Pooch a comment. Let me know what you think. But yeah, that's some good stuff right there. That time of year, go and make you big, thick, steaming bowl of Wolf Brand chili. In other words, Pooch chili. Yes, sir. See you again soon.